What is the key to the 49ers beating the Jets? I mean, we all assume the Niners are going to beat the Jets, but they have to take care of business in a way that they didn't Sunday against the Cardinals. So what's the one thing they need to handle in this game to win?
Raheem Mostert. Feed Raheem Mostert. Stop capping your second best player on the offense, which now he's going to be the best player because I refuse to believe an injured George Kittle is better than Raheem Mostert. Stop featuring him. I mean, stop featuring him in gun runs. That's cute, like a nice like curve once in a while. But I was like, why are they gun running it so much? Personally, I hate gun runs in general.
Yep.
I know it's like very situational. But you can't tell me every situation was needed a gun run with Mostert. That's not where he's like best utilized. You know, where was you checking the backfield? There was just not enough. And at least now you know Mostert, you can utilize him a lot more in the passing game. Like he said, he did work on his receiving ability, so that's great. Now you have that dual threat with him. You could do so much more. Give him some touches. You know, I understand you want to rotate the backs, keep them fresh, do all this stuff, change of pace. But sometimes when you're the injuries that have right now, you just got to ride the wheels until they fall off. So keep featuring Mostert because when he's out there and getting touches, good things always tend to happen. And Shanahan said it yesterday as presser. Hey, he's a guy that gets better and better with his opportunities. Well, Shanahan, you just admitted it, but you're the one that's capping his opportunities. So what are you really saying here? So, I mean, that's why you can kind of see with the roster politics how he's not trying to feature him as much. So hopefully we see more of that in week 2 going forward.
Chrissy, what do you think?
Question, I totally missed it with all that headphone stuff.
You sound better now. So
you sound a lot better.
You sound a lot better.
You sound a lot better.
What is the key to beating the Jets? We all assume the Niners are going to take care of business, but is there one thing you think they need to do above all to avoid, just an embarrassing upset?
So, I mean, obviously, like they need to play the way that we saw Jimmy last year. That 8-0 feels great, baby guy. I hate always bringing that up, but that's, he can't be dancing around in the pocket. He can't be looking like he doesn't want to be out there. He has to look like the quarterback that we know he can. Aside from that, they need to play like a family. They need to, have each other's back. They can't just go out there and do each of their own roles. No, they have to do their roles together. They need to communicate. And this is something like George Kittle's mic'd up, and he's out there, and something was missing. I don't know. There wasn't – he obviously was funny, and he was doing the thing like he normally does, hamming up to the camera and the mic. But it wasn't what we normally see out of George Kittle. There wasn't – I don't know. I honestly feel like him and Joe Staley have this amazing bromance, and maybe he's sad out there without him. I don't know. But I feel like they need to start playing like they want to be out there with each other. They need to play like that family, that brotherhood that they all talk about, and they need to really play like a team or else they're going to crumble.
It's really interesting you mentioned Joe Staley's absence. No one has mentioned that. He was kind of the glue of this organization for like 15 years. I'm going to come back to Joe Staley later. Jack, you're up.
I think the 49ers need to be able to do kind of like what Jose said. They need to be able to grind the ball and really chew up the clock. And Garoppolo needs to play like he does usually in the second game, where he just comes out and he, no turnovers, make a couple more touchdowns and do what he does. If they run the ball and they commit to it, I think they're going to be okay. Keep the defense off the field as much as possible, and just nice East Coast game, and just grind out that clock and get out of there with a W.
This is a hard question. I was really, really trying to figure out what's the Niners. What is it and I was looking. Okay, so Jamison Crowder went for 115 last week, and the Niners have shown that they've had trouble stopping one guy. So stop him. But then I look, he's stopping himself with a hamstring injury. He may not even play. I don't know. It seems like pretty much the only way they lose this game is if Jimmy Garoppolo throws 11 interceptions and goes 4 for 49. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I guess this question was unnecessary. All right, final question.
No. The real key is Shanahan needs to go back to the Shanahan. That's why they lost last week. You put that back on, the luck gets back, baby.